If you can see my screen on Binance, please help me type yes in the chat room. All right, thank you. So we'll make it very simple. We'll make it very, very simple. Okay, so for the purpose of this class, all I wanted to discuss is I will look at the introduction to, okay, maybe we'll look at overview of cryptocurrency, then I'll look at introduction to Binance, then we'll look at Binance, selling on Binance, and then look at Binance peer-to-peer trading. Then we'll look at protecting your digital assets. Then we'll look at altcoins to invest in 2021, which is very, very important. I think that's one of the primary reasons we decided to use Binance for this discussion. I remember when we were dealing with the initial classes on this program, some people asked, okay, so can I start with 500 Naira? Can I start with 1,000 Naira? Can I start with 5,000 Naira? And I told them yes. But if you're going to be dealing with 5,000 Naira on Bitcoin or 500 Naira on Bitcoin, you find that might not really get you anything. But there are coins that somewhat they are less than, some are less than 100 Naira today, some are less than 50 Naira, some are less than 10 Naira, but they are actually making moves in the market. And investing your 10 Naira, 20 Naira, maybe for 100 units or 1,000 units can make a whole lot of difference than someone who spends 50,000 Naira on Bitcoin. And I'm going to share with us on all of those things. And remember, all of the things we are doing here, they are not financial advice. Our intention is just to provide information to every participant, and then it's left for you to decide whether it's something you want to go into or not. So I would like to make this discussion in a maximum of 1 hour, 15 minutes. Then we can go rest. So that's all we want to do. Okay, so by introduction to crypto and how the financial industry is changing, of course, the cryptocurrency is no longer new, not just to the African market, but to the world globally, all right? So it's not just new. Some countries have adopted it to become legal. Some countries are still fighting it because they've not yet understood how it works. Now, one thing about cryptocurrency, in simple word, cryptocurrency are digital assets. And when we say digital assets, assets are things that have the capacity to bring money to your wallet or to increase your portfolio. All right, please, I will also want you to remind me, another important thing I would like to talk on this evening, I didn't include that, but I think it will help. Let me put it in the chat room. There's what we call portfolio trading or portfolio investment. Please, in case I forget, because I did not include it here, but I think it's a very wonderful area. I really want to share with every one of us, for those who are interested in investing. We share with us, and that will give us examples on how they work or how it works, and then you can decide whether to use it or not. Okay, so like I said, the cryptocurrency has changed the financial markets completely, and it's still changing. So cryptocurrency blockchain is one of those technologies that have disrupted the financial industry completely. In the Nigerian environment, my own country, we are still afraid, or perhaps central bank is still afraid of legalizing cryptocurrency, central bank and SEC. But we will know, or we all know that there had been some kind of pressure on them to find a way to make it work in Africa or make it work in Nigeria, because cryptocurrency is presenting a whole lot of opportunity for national development, for international development, development at all levels. Okay, so for me, anybody that is going into cryptocurrency is someone who is really strategic. That's someone who is able to see the future and secure the future while is still young. So that when the future grows or matures, you stand a chance of making it better for yourself. Okay, so without much ado, that's a little I could say about cryptocurrency, right? So let me now go in. But before I go in, let me ask, is there anyone that this could be your first time of hearing of cryptocurrency? Like you have not heard of cryptocurrency before, this is your first time. Can you type 00 in the chat room? You've never heard of cryptocurrency before, this is your first time. Can you type 00 in the chat room? And perhaps there's something else I will also want you to help me do. Specifically, can you tell me exactly what you want to learn this evening? Can you help me in the chat room? Tell me so that I will know exactly the expectations of the audience and find a way to put them all together. Specifically, can you tell me what you want to learn? Specifically, but more of what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be focusing because it's all about money, right? So I'm going to be focusing on how you can put your money and then make more or increase your investment, right? That's what I'm going to be sharing with us. Now, one of the challenges of cryptocurrency is that the crypto world is very, very volatile. Okay, so from our day, she said how to invest and make more money. Okay, investment opportunities in crypto. All right. I want to learn how cryptocurrency is, how cryptocurrency exchange work. I think you mean how cryptocurrency exchange work. Okay. You want to learn about another source of income. Okay, so if you still have some things that are not covered in the expectations, please help me put them down so that I will use the expectations as my guide in this discussion. And then that will help so that we all get to have our expectations met. But please remember, we only have 1 hour, 15 minutes. So now we have 1 hour, 5 minutes remaining. So everything I'm seeing here, I'll find a way to cover them. All right. Okay, so first things first. What is cryptocurrency and how does it work? Okay, so that's the first question I am getting. I think that's the first question I want to answer because that's like the beginning. So cryptocurrencies are digital currencies, e-money, right? Just like the way we have e-banking activities, now we have what we call e-money. But I would like us to listen very well because this is where some people get confused, like what are they trying to say? Cryptocurrency is generated through what we call mining. And I would like us to remember what we call gold mining or diamond mining or any other mineral resource mining, all right? So anytime you hear of the word mining, it means basically to find and refine a raw material or mine and refine a mineral, all right? In the same way that will have the formation of those minerals on the earth, like gold are formed due to the activities of man on the earth, okay? All of those dispositions will make disposals and all of that. Then geography tells us that at the end of the day, all of the waste will form, or all of the waste will dispose. Some get to mix with the soil and they keep decomposing. Some get to form rocks. Some get to form over a long period of time, if there are no further activities on them. Some get to form rocks. Some get to form different things. But one of the things they get up forming, some form crude oil, some form minerals like tantalum, gold, silver, and all of that. Okay. If you live in the north, you could have a better understanding of most of these minerals. Okay. Someone is saying no audio. Please let me be sure. Someone is saying no audio. Beatrice Musa says no audio. Please let me be sure I'm being heard loud and clear. Please, if I'm heard loud and clear from your end, if you can hear me loud and clear from your end, please help me type 11. Just 111 is enough for me. Okay. Okay, no, just one is enough. Is enough, please, because I want to keep a tab on the questions that are raised here so that we can discuss on them. Okay, so now, how then does cryptocurrency come about? We have a whole lot of data generated on the internet. So since we came to what we call the information age, we now have what we call data, all right? So we have a whole lot of data generated. So some people came up with mathematical formations that could easily solve problems or or make better arrangement of the data available on the internet. Okay, so they call them algorithm. Now, those algorithms, the more algorithm will have to solve the problems, the more we mine. So those algorithms that are raised are now the formulations or formulas through which we can mine the cryptocurrencies. All right. So as we are talking here now, as we are using the internet, we are generating data. Someone somewhere says, instead of this data wasting, why not we generate some kind of mathematical algorithm that collects this data and then stores them back. So what this does is that it still returns back to us. The data still returns back to us in form of the ones we buy, in form of the one we send to our friends, and all of them, we still keep recycling it. All right. So that's the way these cryptocurrencies get to be mined. And then I think in one of my classes, someone asked me a question. I said, teach us how to mine. And I told the person, mining requires a whole lot of energy and a whole lot of resources. It's not something you do with just one computer. All right. Recently, I introduced to some people in our group on Crypto Tab, which is basically used to mine, of which I will share the screen right now. So this is a crypto tab that is for mining. I think I started using this about 2 months ago. Now, if you can check here, you see what I've been able to mine, just myself, what I've been able to mine in almost 2 months, just 0.4, or let's say $0.5. So it is my network that mined about 4 point something dollars, which gives me a total of $4.6. All right, it was about $6 before the cryptocurrencies BTC started coming down. So it is these people that are actually mining for me, not myself. All right. And so in mining of Bitcoin, you want to connect a whole lot of computers together. Now, I don't have capacity to buy 156 computers and then connect them to the internet for the purpose of mining. And then I will get the software for mining. And then all of them will be mining. Okay, I will burn a whole lot of energy. I will burn a whole lot of money to make it work and all of that. What if I don't break even at the end of the day? So that's why most people don't get to mine. And somehow, I think there's a report that says that China has the largest energy plant in the world, or energy production in the world. So most of the mining of cryptocurrencies that are done in China, and then some are done in Mexico and some other countries that have steady power supplies and all of that. So if you really want to go into mining, to me, at this moment, it's not really a profitable thing. All right, it's not really profitable because you have to get, and the computers are not just anyhow computers. At least if you want to mine, you need at least a Core i5 system. Core i5 system. The central focus on mining is not on the storage capacity of your device, but on the processing speed of your device. Okay, and there are other simpler ways that people are making available through apps that you can use to mine. But the truth is, those things doesn't really give you the money that you want. All right, if you're using Crypto Tab, your sure is for a long time, maybe 5 years, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. That's where you could see some meaningful money here. And perhaps you can also increase your network, people mining under your network, and then you could have them mine for you. So somehow that's how cryptocurrency came about, and that's how we mine cryptocurrency. And now the other question is, how does the exchange work? The exchange work in simple terms. The exchange is what we refer natively as market. Okay, so let's take for instance that everything we sell in the market represent each coin, or represent a coin. Just the way you go to the market with your money and buy Gary and return back. So someone has the Gary, someone has the need for Gary. So the person that has the need for Gary goes to the market, buys the Gary, and returns home with his Gary and give the money to the seller. That's exactly the same way the exchanges work. All right. So you want to buy a cryptocurrency, maybe you want to buy BTC, someone has to sell, you buy from the person that has to sell, and you have the BTC in your wallet. All right. So basically that's how it works. Just normal market behavior. The only difference here is that you're dealing with digital assets rather than commodities. All right, you're dealing with digital assets rather than commodities. So that's how crypto exchanges work. Now, how do you make money in crypto exchanges? Please listen to me critically. How you make money in crypto exchanges is that basically you make money either by buying and selling. That's buying, you hold, then you sell, or you do what we call crypto trading. So buying and holding to sell is called the long-term investment. Then if you want to trade, you can have the short-term trade, you can have the medium-term trade, you can have the long-term trades. So if you're having short-term trades, that means maybe you could be trading in minutes per hour, as the case may be. If you're having medium-term trade, maybe you could be trading in about maybe up to 3 hours or 5 hours, or up to 1 week, up to 1 day. That could be a medium-term trade. If you're doing a long-term trade could span up to 1 month. All right, so you get what we call a position. Please permit me to change the screen a little. So I'm actually on Binance. Okay, I'm actually on Binance. Let me be sure that the screen is still shared. So I'm on Binance. So let's assume I want to do a trade. So I go to what we call the exchange. So that person that asked question on exchange, this is where we call the exchange. This is where buying and selling takes place on Binance, for instance. Okay, this is where the buying and selling takes place. So if you look all of these places, you see all of the points, people buy, sell, and all of that. So let's assume you see all of these these things are called candlesticks. Okay, and these are the indicators. The lines are called the indicators. All right, so now if I wanted to buy a coin, maybe BTC, like you can see here, showing BTC. So I want to buy, I could come and place a rate. Currently, BTC is selling at $55,000 or 55,000, all of those things there. So let's assume I have a belief, and this is showing a 1 week trade. So I could also do 15 minutes trade, 1 hour trade, 4 hours trade, 1 day, 1 week. So that shows you the short term, the medium term, and the long term, as the case may be. And you can also change this to 1 month. If you wish, you can change it to 1 month. I think 1 month here is the longest. So if I want to buy exchange, please remember exchange. Let's assume I'm a trader. I'm a market woman. Okay, I want to buy Maggie and resell. Obviously, I will not sell it, or I will not buy it high and sell it low. What I will do is that I will buy it low and sell it high. So all of the supplies are coming in here. All of the crypto supplies are coming in here. So you see what is coming in and what is going out. So from here, I could say, okay, since the current price is $55,000 at this rate, so maybe I will buy when it gets to, I will buy when it's $55,000. So I will place an order, say $55,000. So this is $55,000, right? 55,000. Let me be sure. Okay. So this is $55,000. And let's assume I want to buy 55,000. I want to buy maybe I want to buy 0.002 BTC at $55,000. What this means is, or if I have money, I could decide also at what point to buy. Okay, so I could reduce, or I could, if I say 100%, then you will see what I have here. I will show us later what I have on my wallet and perhaps how this works. Okay, so what this means is this trade, if at the end of the day, this line comes down to $55,000, my trade will be completed. I will have 10.7 USD Bitcoin. I bought it at $55,000 and it will be reflected in my wallet. All right. Then I could now come again and say sell. Remember, I bought it at $55,000. Now I can decide to say, okay, sell it at $60,000. All right. Sell my coin at $60,000. Now, if I'm selling at $60,000, I could also come here and say exactly what percentage I want to sell, with 100%, 2%, 5%, 25% and all of that. So if I choose how many percent I'm selling and I click on sell, there will be an order book for me here. So this place is called an order book. So it will show me what order I've placed. So whenever someone buys, or perhaps whenever the BTC reaches this amount, automatically the sale will be closed and my money will be returned back to my wallet. So if I had bought $55,000, I bought 10,000, perhaps 10 BTC, $10 BTC at $55,000, then I sold 10 BTC at $60,000, I would have made some difference. Okay, I would have made some gain. So this is how the exchange looks like. So people buy, sell. So if you look at here, we have what we call the order book. Order book, all of these things you're seeing here are people placing orders. So you see some people saying, okay, I want to sell at, or perhaps I want to buy at 55,095, 55,087 at 0.02 BTC and all of that. And then it will show you the volume that is being traded per time. And then you have those that are submitting, those that are buying here and those that are selling. Okay, so you have both buying and selling. All right, so this is how the exchange look like. You have the buyers and the sellers, then you have the supplier, the market index telling you the price per time, and then you have orders. Okay, so basically that's what the exchange looks like, and I will come back to this. Don't bother about this in case you don't understand it. Don't bother about this. Now, question number 2: how do you open up a wallet? Please note there are different exchanges there. We have Coinbase, we have Luno, we have Bit Exchange, we have Trust Wallet. Of course, there have been some information passing around today that Trust Wallet accounts have been hacked or are being hacked. So please, if you have anything on Trust Wallet, I recommend you go remove it now, transfer it to another wallet. If Trust Wallet is insured, your money will still be returned back to you, no matter what, whether it was hacked or not. Okay, so that's not really a big problem. But you have to confirm from Trust Wallet if that is true. So if it's true, you may have to move it to another exchange pending when that will be resolved. Okay, so quickly, how do you create a wallet? So I actually signed into this. This is actually my account. So I'm going to sign out. Then let's look at how to create a wallet together. Simple. When you come to Binance, okay, and I will share the link. Oh, I've already logged out. But in case you are new, quickly let me log in. And one of the things I love Binance for, and why we're actually going on Binance, is that Binance has a whole lot of coins listed on it that you can easily buy and sell irrespective of your country or whatsoever. And then so far so good, Binance is currently occupying the first position as the best exchange in the world, or the #1 exchange in the world. Some people actually say that Binance is very complex, so they don't try to use it. But most of the money is made on Binance. Okay, most of the money is made on Binance. So I'm going to show us, I'm going to get my referral link so that in case you have not registered on Binance, you can use that to register. Now, one of the things the referral link does is if you are using referral links, you get about 10% when you deposit money to your wallet or so. Okay, so let me get that referral link and I will share it with us. So in case you're going to invite someone to Binance, it's good to use your referral link. The person gets to have a bonus when they register. So if you are new and you've not registered on Binance, please feel free to use this link I'm posting in the chat room for your registration. Okay, feel free to use that for registration. So for that, if you make any transaction on Binance, Binance is promising to give you 10% plus. So if you're making $10 payment, they will give you $1 in addition. All right, so that's by the way. So I've posted it there in case you are new and you want to do that. Although this is not really supposed to be part of this discussion, but because somebody raised it and I don't want this expectation to be dashed, let me quickly go through it. So how do you open a wallet? What is a wallet? A wallet is like your account, your bank account, where you store your assets, your digital assets. Okay, so you can buy and store your money in your assets. So there are two places your money can be. Your money can be in the exchange where you are buying and selling, or your money can be in your wallet. If your money is in your wallet, that means there are no transactions going on the wallet. All right, so you're basically holding it there. And when cryptocurrency goes up, it goes up with it. If it comes down, it comes down alongside. So how do you register? So when you come here, you click on register, provide your details. It's a simple process. So you provide your details. And as soon as you do this, they will ask you if you have a referral code. From that post I made, you will see the referral code there. So you have 563000487. That's my own referral code. So if you put the referral code there and continue, every other thing will follow suit. Then after that, you are encouraged to verify your account. If you don't verify your account, you will have limitations on what you can do on Binance. Okay, so you may have problem with transferring money and all of that, and then you have restriction on what volume you can send per time. All right, so let me log back to my account and let's get some things very clear. And one thing I also love Binance for, I think they have better security than most of the currencies I've used. Or currently I use Luno, I use Binance. I was using Clever also, but I moved my coins from Clever because I found out that they are just an app. And then I use Trust Wallet also, but I don't really store much on Trust Wallet. Okay. So whichever one you use, no problem. But if you really want to trade like a pro, I think Binance is the best place to use. Now, if you log into Binance, this is possibly, if you already have account, you could go to your dashboard and you see everything about that. Now, how do you buy on Binance? How do you buy on Binance? To buy on Binance, you go to your wallet. Please, hope you're following me. To buy on Binance, and the wonderful thing about Binance is, with or without the CBN ban, you can still buy on Binance, and I will tell us how that works. Okay, not with your card, not with your bank accounts. You can still buy with what we call peer-to-peer. All right, I'm sure some of us are already familiar with it. So to buy on Binance, you go to your wallet, and then you go to this place you see fiat and spot. And then, okay, you go to fiat and spot. Then here you will see all the coins that exist on Binance. So all the coins that exist on Binance, you will see all of them here. So you see Ripple, you have Doge, you have USDT, you have BTC, you have ETH, you have BNB, you have BS or Binance USD. Then you have 1 inch, you have all of these coins. It is recorded that Binance has over 200 coins. So it has the highest volume of coins in the world. Okay. Now, if you want to buy a coin, or if you want to create a wallet, find your wallet on Binance. All you need to do is select which of the coin you want to buy. Let's assume you want to buy BNB. So you see on BNB, you go to buy. Okay, so if you click on buy, basically they will ask you to use your credit card. But at the moment, credit card in Nigeria is not working. So if in your own country, if credit card is working, you can carefully input the amount you want to buy. Always be sure to change this this currency symbol to your own country. Okay, and then be sure that the currency you're buying or the cryptocurrency you're buying is reflected here. All right, so let's assume I want to buy BNB and I want to buy it in Naira. I then put the amount I want to buy, maybe this amount, and then you will see the equivalents on the BNB. If I'm using card, then it will tell me card, and then I will click on buy, input my card details, and that will go through. But currently in Nigeria, that is not working. So our cards are not working, and transferring from bank or buying straight from your bank is a little risky because there is a CBN rule that says if you ever try that, your bank account will be frozen, all right? So we don't want to do that. So, but basically, you can use a deposit approach. So instead of buying with your card or bank details, you can now use what we call deposit. So let's go back again. So I'm back to the wallet and I'm back on fiat and spot. And then let's assume I want to buy BTC, anyone you want to buy at all. Then instead of clicking on buy, I will now click on deposit. Okay, I will click on deposit. And then I will see my address, my deposit address. Now, if you click on deposit, what it simply means is that you want to put BTC inside your wallet rather than buying from the bank or whatsoever. So what you need to do is to copy this carefully. So you see copy there, you just copy the address and send it to whoever that will be depositing to you. So maybe you're buying from another person selling and the person asks you for your address. So all you need to do is click on this copy and copy the address, or you send this code to the person and the person scans it and then get your address and send to you whichever coin you want to buy or get your wallet. That's exactly what you do on Binance. Click on wallet, go to fiat and spot, search for the coin you want to buy and click on deposit, and then that's it. So fiat and spot, if the coin you want to buy is not currently occupying any of this position, all you need to do is search for it. So for instance, I want to buy, say I want to buy the Win coin. So I will just search for Win. And then I will have it there. So this is a coin. So if I want to buy this coin, I will just search for it. Just search for it here, and then you will get it done. All right. Okay, so that's about the wallet, how to get your wallet ID, how to create your wallet. So there is nothing very specific or special about creating wallet. Just click on the fiat and spot, then click on the coin you want to buy, and then click on deposit. If your country allows you to buy with credit card, just click on buy and then use your credit card to buy. Else, you may have to use a deposit, okay? And then in using a deposit, all you need to do is get your address, your wallet address, and send it to whoever is going to be sending it to you, all right? Okay, do I have any question around this wallet? Buying and sell, creating a wallet and getting your ID. Do I have any question around that? If I have a question, please drop it in the chat room and I will resolve that very fast so that we can move ahead. If I have any question to get your wallet ID, please, I'll repeat this again. To create your account, there are some verifications you do. So as soon as you create your account, you go to your profile on Binance. So you come here, you will see security. So when you click on security, it will ask you several things. You upload your ID card, your BVN and all of that. Then you also need to do what we call the 2FA, that's two-factor authentication. You have to set that up so that any login that must happen, you must authorize it from your phone or through your email. And then you also have what we call the Google authentication to make sure that anybody logging in must have a token, and that token can only be generated from your phone, all right? And then you have also SMS authentication. So all of the authentication you want to use just to make sure that your account is well protected, please make sure you do so. At the end of the day, if you are fully verified on Binance, you will see your identity written verified. If it is not verified, it will show you non-verified. So it will tell you what to do and then you do it. Okay, I said the question I want to answer now is question about wallet and how to buy. Okay, I will still get to how to sell. All right, so that's no problem. And how to withdraw your money. Okay, so since there is no question on wallet, quickly, let's now go to how do you sell? Basically, you can withdraw your money in two ways. If you're in Nigeria, you cannot withdraw directly to your account right now, but you can withdraw through what we call peer-to-peer selling. So you can sell to someone who will now get to you. Now, how do you withdraw? Go back to your wallet, go to your fiat and spot, simple. And then if you have an account, there is, if you have an account, there is, if you have an account, there is, that has money in it, okay? Then you can easily sell, all right? Or you can easily withdraw. Now, if you check my account here, you'll see that I have Ripple, I have Doge, and I have USDT, all right? So if I want to withdraw my SRP, all I want to do is I can convert it. I can convert it to any other coin I want to sell. So let's assume someone tells me he wants to buy BTC and I don't have BTC, but I have Ripple. So I can easily convert. You remember how I got here? I only got to my account and I clicked on convert from where I have some coins. Okay, so I have Ripple, I click on convert. All right, and then I want to convert Ripple. Let's assume I want to sell to the person in BTC. I want to convert Ripple to BTC and I want to convert all. Then at the end of the day, I could click on preview and see how many BTC my Ripple will be able to generate. Okay, then if that's really what I want, and I click on convert. Afterwards, I can go back and send that BTC to the person. Or perhaps, let's assume that it's actually Ripple the person wants to buy. Very simple. All I need to do is go to, very, very simple. So where is the Ripple? Okay, so I can have two ways to withdraw. So I can click on withdraw, of which I will use a peer-to-peer to withdraw, or I could get the address I want to withdraw to. Say the person wants to buy and somebody wants to buy and I want the person to pay to my account. So quickly, what the person will do is that the person pays how much he wants to my account. So you see recipient's address. The person pays how much. I think at the moment, one Ripple is over 1,000 naira. In Nigerian equivalent, one Ripple is over 1,000 naira. Now, let's assume I want to sell to the person 1,000 naira per Ripple. Okay, and the person wants to buy maybe 500 Ripples. So I go there and what amount do I want to send to the person? I want to send 500 Ripples. And then I put on the person's address here, and then I click on submit, and that's all. And then every other thing follows through. The person receives his SRP, and I receive my money in my bank account. So that's a typical example of what we call peer-to-peer. Like I said, in Nigeria at the moment, direct withdrawals to bank is not permitted to avoid blocking your bank account. Okay, but you can do that through what we call peer-to-peer. So the person sends you his address, and then you type exactly the number of the amount the person wants to get from you, and then you click on submit, and that's all. You will also see all the charges that apply for making such transactions. So if you want to use the BNB, this is the fee, 0.17 SRP, which is equivalent to $0.22. If you want to use the Binance Smart Chain, it is going to still be 0.17. So whichever network you want to use to transfer your money is still the same as of now. Okay, but it could alter with time. All right, so this is just a simple way to withdraw. You go to your wallet, you click on fiat and spot, and then you click on withdraw. Make sure you have the address of the person who wants to buy from you. And then you put up the address and then click on. So you click on withdraw, whichever currency at all you want to do whatsoever. You click on withdraw, you get the person's address, and then you put the amount you want to sell and you click on submit. And that's simple. The person receives his SRP and you receive your money in your bank account. Please note, you must always verify that the person has paid the money before you send the coin to the person, all right? To avoid stories that touch the heart, all right? Okay, I'm going to answer that question, Mr. Tekimbi Takwa. How do you identify the person who's interested? Okay, currently in Nigeria, there are a whole lot of groups that do peer-to-peer trading. So basically, if you want to start trading cryptocurrency, then you will have to join one or two groups. In the groups, you'll find people making what we call and sells. I was trying to see if this thing will open, but it seems it doesn't want to open. So it's simple. And but by the time we are done with this class, we will tell us some of those groups you can easily join, and it's easy to buy and it's easy to sell from them. Very, very simple. All right. Okay, so you see, for me, I have this kind of repo, but I did not generate them myself. I bought it from somewhere. Okay. Okay, so that's about that on buying and selling. Now, how then do you make money? Very simple. This experience I'm having here could be a shocking experience, but there is no hard feeling about it. Before you start investing in cryptocurrency, please, something I would like to remind us is that cryptocurrency is a very volatile environment. So you can invest 1,000 now, and the next moment you see it, it is 500. And the next moment you see it is 1.5. So when it's 1.5, you get to be happy. When it's 500, you get to feel like what's happening. And some people feel like, oh, my money is going, and they sell off. Now, take for instance, just between yesterday and today, my own coin lost about $108. But that does not mean I'm actually losing. I'm not really losing anything, because at the end of the day, this is going to come back and I'm going to recover my money. I bought this coin when it was 1,315. Yes, I bought it when it was around 1,315. And then it came down. Okay, coins came down. So let's look at what the market is saying at the moment. You must always try to pay attention to the market because it will help you. So let's see BTC. Okay, so I bought it when it was around 1.69. Okay, but currently one Ripple is about 1.31. That looks like a loss, but it's not a loss. So if you look at what we have here, it's showing that Ripple is losing about minus 9.47%. Doge is gaining about plus 2.7%. So most often, it's simple to use this. Just click on market, okay? Then you will see what is happening there. So you see the people who are losing and you see the people who are gaining, and that could guide you which one you should buy. And also you see the ones that are gaining massively and you see the ones that are losing massively. So you can see Dogecoin is going at plus 2.7% is increase. Then you could see another one that could be losing up to that percentage. So if you check, okay. So I saw minus 11 somewhere. Okay, so you see, these guys, that's Dash, is losing minus 11.83%, now minus 11.96%. So Does that really mean that the market is not good? It doesn't really mean so. It's just telling you how many people are buying and how many people are selling at the moment. Okay, so there is nothing wrong with the fluctuations. All you need to do is find out when to go in and when to come out. And that's what they call exit, entry and exit. So now that the market is going down, you can decide to buy. And when the market goes up, you sell, right? So that's a simple mathematics or simple way of going about it. Okay, so where was I before we came to this point? Okay, so the next thing I want to show us is the peer-to-peer trading, how to buy on Binance without your credit card and without bank interference. Okay, so when you go to this wallet, you get to where we call P2P. Okay, peer-to-peer, P2P. All right. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Olayinka. I'll answer the question very simply. How do I know when to go in and when to go out? Okay, there is what we call technical indicators. Okay, our time is running so fast now, so let's see how we can manage time. There's what we call technical indicators, and like I said, I'm just sharing this with. It's not really for beginners. If you're completely a novice here, then you may have to go and check our YouTube for Crypto 101, Crypto 102, and Crypto 103, and then just go through them. So when do you go in and when do you go out? So let's go back to trade and go to advanced. Let's go to the advanced trade. And then I will use some indicators to show us, okay, how to enter. All right. Okay, I trust we are still together. Please, if we are still together, can you please type yes in the chat room? If we are still together, can you help me type yes in the chat room? If we are still together, just one yes is enough for me. If we are still together, all right, thank you. Okay, so how do you go in? And when do you go in? This is what we call the trading view. Remember, this whole is called exchange, right? So this is called the trading view. All right, now we have indicators that will show you when a coin is going down and when a coin is going up. So if you check here, you have what we call indicators, all right? Technical indicators. I will click on it. I basically use the MACD, okay? MACD is called moving average cumulative something, moving average cumulative something. I've forgotten the D, but it's moving average, okay? Okay, so if I click on it, it will show me down here. Now, look at this. Look at this. I trust you could see the blue line and the red line. Now, if the blue line is above the red line, it's telling you that, okay, it is going up. The crypto, that particular crypto is going up. Now, if the red line is above the blue line, it's telling you that it's going down. Now, if this point, blue, as it's going up, it start dipping, like it start coming down, all right? Like this can curve and start coming down, all right? So this can start coming down like this. If it start coming down, most often, if cryptos start coming down, that's most often the best time to buy. So if it's coming down like this, it's the best time to buy. Or perhaps let me say there are three best times to buy. You can buy when it is coming down, so that when it is going up, your money grows alongside with it. So you can buy when it's coming down. If you're careful enough to identify the bottom where it will start reverting, that would be excellent. And you can read this indicator to know. So for instance, the distance from here to here, the distance from here to here, the distance from this candle to this candle. And then you can also use there's what we call support and resistance. So if you check here, the support is where the crypto is bouncing back. The resistance is at the point where it is reversing. Let me use it the basic way. So the support, it is where it is bouncing back to growing, while resistance is at the point where it is reversing. Okay, so you can check support with what you see. Let me expand this a little. I trust you could still see my screen. So now, if you check these places, it looks more of like support. And then from support, it went up up to this point. Then there was a resistance here. And this resistance is trying to build a support actually. There's what also called testing. So it's trying to test whether this support is good support for it to start climbing up or not. If it is not, it will go down. All right. So with this, you can use your intelligence over a 1 day, 2 days, 3 days period to check how the trade is behaving. So if it is a trade that has been going down and then coming up, then you may have to say, okay, it goes up this point and comes down this point. Okay, so you can buy at this point if it's coming down. You can buy at this point when it is going up. Okay, but the worst time to buy is at the point when it has reached the maximum, it is now coming down. If you buy at that point, you can have high blood pressure depending on the money you put anyway. But if you are an experienced buyer, whether you buy when it's going up or when it's coming down, you don't really have any problem. Because if you're buying for long term, you don't really need to bother when it's coming down or when it's going up. Just know that at a particular time, after all the supports and resistances have been tested, you must come to a point where your money must be recovered, either double or 3 times or 4 times or 5 times, as the case may be. All right. For instance, I bought the first Ripple I bought it at 315 Naira. Okay. And as of now, one Ripple is about 1,225 or so. Now, but it touched 1,500 before coming down. Now, at 1,225, I am not losing because I actually bought at 315. So if you calculate 315 to 1,225, I've still not lost anything. The worst case scenario is that it will come maybe to around 1,000 or 1,100 before it will shoot back. And when it shoots back, it could get to 2,500, then it will come back to 2,000, go to 3,000, come back to 2,500, go to 3,500, come back. That's how it keeps moving up and down, finding resistance and support. And if you're buying for a longer term, then that will give you much more benefits. Okay, thank you. Okay, so do I answer that question on when to buy? So you could buy when it's coming down and sell when it's going up. So if you do that well enough, you're making a whole lot of money. So if you buy here, sell here, wait for it to come down again, you buy. And all of these things I'm saying could happen in a twinkle of an eye. Okay, it could happen in just a few minutes. Like when we started this class, it was reading 55,600 and something dollars. Now is 55,500 something dollars. So it's coming down gradually. And if you buy then and maybe sell at $60,000, you're making a whole lot of gain. Or maybe you buy at Dix and sell at $100,000, depending on your holding capacity. That is also a whole lot of money for you. Okay, so did I answer that question on when to buy and when to sell? Did I answer that question? If I answered that question, please help me type 11 in the chat room. If you still have question about it before I go to the P2P, and then I will go to securing your assets, and finally we'll look at the best coins to invest in today. All right. Best coins you could invest in with just 500 Naira or even less. Okay. So if you know when to buy now, If I explained it well, if you feel like I explained it well, please type 1 in the chat. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so quickly, how do you buy on Binance with P2P? When you open to your wallet, when you open to your Binance, you go to your wallet. Please listen to me carefully here, because the Binance P2P is not regulated by Binance. So people lose a lot of money on it. You can be duped and all of that. So Binance will even tell you that before you do anything, please make sure you read the terms and conditions and all of that. So when you click on wallet, you come to P2P. You click on P2P, and then when you click on P2P, based on your country, make sure you select your country so that you know the trades that are open in your country. Okay. Make sure you select your country so that you know the trades that are open in your country. So let's assume I want to, okay, so you saw me click on P2P trading, right? Okay, so this is showing Chinese, and I'm not a Chinese person. So I will go to fiat and change this possibly to Naira, because P2P requires that you send money to the person's account. So if you're in Ghana, you change it to cedis. If you're in South Africa, you change it to your own currency if you are, wherever you are. Okay, just change it to your own currency, and then you find people who are willing. Okay, so how many of us are seeing this risk notice? If you could see the risk notice, please type 00 in the chat room. If you can see the risk notice that Binance is showing us, type 00 in the chat room. I just have 15 minutes to close this class or close this discussion. All right, thank you. You have to read this very well. Binance will tell you to avoid becoming a victim of scammers, never release cryptocurrency before actually receiving the payment. Don't believe anyone who claims to be a customer support and convinces you to release crypto before you receive payment. So after you've done this, you click I have read and I've confirmed. Anytime you come to this platform, they must show you this information so as to remind you. Now, one thing with the P2P is that there is zero fee, so you don't need to pay any network fee. And then here you see a whole lot of people who want to buy, or perhaps who want to sell to you. You want to buy, but they want to sell, right? And basically you buy in USDT, or we call Tether, all right? Tether is the dominant stable coin that you use. We have Tether, USDT, we have USDC, we have PAS, and so many others. But in most of the exchanges, it is USDT and USDC that are mostly used. And I will explain this USDT and USDC later. Now, how do you buy? You simply click on buy and then follow the instructions. At the end of the day, you have to pay to the person's account and then proceed, confirm the payment, and then that's all. But before you buy, please listen to me carefully. Before you buy, there are some things you must check to make sure that the person you're buying from is a valid person. Number one, check the number of orders the person has completed. For instance, this Valak has completed 537 orders, and Binance is ranking him as 96.06% of completion. So all of the orders he has done, Binance is ranking him on 96.06%. For Satibi, he has done 6,011 orders, and Binance is rating him 91.67%. Now you see another person here, 69.19%. If you keep going down, you have higher, lower, and all of that. It is recommended that you buy from someone who has higher deal orders and higher security on Binance. Okay, someone with higher deal orders and higher security. Okay, if you try to buy from someone who want to give you maybe a lower amount, and then you feel like, okay, this is lower, let me buy. You can buy and actually get scammed. And the person will feel like, I don't mind, okay? But Binance has actually done something wonderful to reduce the risk of the scam. Now, if this person is saying he wants to sell 500 naira, or is going to be selling perhaps 5,000 to 10,000 naira worth of USDT, and he's selling at 500 naira per unit, Binance will remove this equivalent from his account. He must have up to this amount in his wallet before he could place this kind of order. Binance will make this out and put it in the reserve. Now, if you complete the order, Binance will pay you as a person. And then, or perhaps Binance will release the crypto to you who paid for it, and then release the money to the person who has the wallet. Now, if at the end of the day, the person decides to scam you, Binance will still release it. But the funny thing is that Binance will have to block this person, because there is a place where you have to click that the order has been completed. If you click that the order was not completed and money was sent and there are evidences, you receive your fund or receive your crypto, but this person will be blocked from trading on Binance forever, except he changes his details. Changing his details means that he had to change his BVN and all of that, which is a very risky approach. So the Binance environment has somehow made trading more secured, a little secured. All right. Okay, so you can easily buy here. So let's assume I want to buy from this person who has done 6,000 orders completed and then at 91%, and then I want to buy from him. Right. So I click on buy USDT. Very simple process. Please note the person selling has a range. Like this person is selling between 1 million to 10 million. So if I'm not buying up to 1 million to 10 million, there is no need of coming to this person. I will have to close this. And then I will search for who is selling within 1,000 to 5,000 if I find. Now it's looking like I'm not seeing anyone. This person has, but Binance say is limited, so I cannot really buy from him. Okay. Somehow this one seems to be like only for big boys at the moment. But if I search, I will find. Okay, if I search, I will find. So I will search till I find. So I'm seeing 92. But another thing you will also notice on Binance is there is a possibility that the lesser the amount you want to buy, the higher the rate. Okay, the higher the rate that the person will be selling. Okay, then the higher the quantity you want to buy, the lower the rate. So we're just trying to find exactly where we can buy from. So for those of us who want to start with 5,000, so you see this person has 95% completion rate and that's Oasis, 1764 orders. And he can sell to you from 5,000 to 415,000. So all I need to do, Ashmin, is 5,000 I want to buy. If I keep searching, I'll also find those who want to sell 1,000. Okay, so you could see this person now, Joe. He has 99% completion rate and 666 orders. So if it's 1,000 I want to buy, I just click on Joe's order. I would click on buy this. Then I possibly would say 1,000. All right. And then you will see the equivalent USDT you will get when you buy that. And I click on buy. Then Binance will provide me with the details of Joe to pay money to Joe's account. And as soon as I pay money to Joe's account, so you see the account name, account number that I have to pay the money to. As soon as I pay this money, I have only 15 minutes to complete this order. As soon as I pay this money, I will click on transferred next, okay, or transferred next. Or perhaps I could also choose to chat this person up to confirm if he is willing, if he's available to sell, all right? Because if this order closes and it does not sell, it will cancel and my money will be reversed back, right? Or perhaps the order will cancel so that I will not have to pay the money, right? Okay, so if I click on transferred next, after I've paid the money, Binance will tell me how many minutes it will take for me to get the money. or get my crypto. And as soon as it is confirmed, it may take up to 5, 10, 15 minutes, dependent on the person who is releasing the currency. If the person is immediately available, and you can also call the person. All right. You can call the person, you can chat the person, you can WhatsApp the person, whichever one. And as soon as the person confirms the money, click on next, click on paid. Please never you click on transferred next, except you have paid the money. If you have not paid the money and you click on transferred next, it can block your account from Binance. Okay, it can block your account from Binance. All right, so it's a simple process. Go to your wallet, go to P2P, based on how much you have. Okay, go to P2P, go to P2P trading. And then based on how much you have, check on the person who has the highest security rate and has the highest volume of trade to buy from at the rate you want to buy from. So if you check, you see the range the people are willing to sell. If it is not within your range, keep searching. You will definitely find someone who is willing to sell within that range that you have. Be it 1,500, 100 Naira. Some people are willing to sell from 0 to 5 million. All right. So just find that perfect scenario that you want and then buy from that person. So you see this person, 48 orders at 99% completion. But this person is selling so high. He wants to sell at 1,100 Naira per USDT, which is not what you want. So what we want is something reasonable. Okay, something reasonable. So let's go to that first person. So you have to check very well, be sure that's what you want and your money can afford it. And then you buy. Where's that place we saw 1,000 earlier? And another thing with when the person is giving a low rate and low range, the trades are done very fast. So if you want to complete, if you see any opportunity you want to buy, you do that very fast. If not, another person will buy it. And then by the time you come back, you start searching. Okay, so we can buy from this person. This person say 1,000 Naira, 1,000 to 76,000. Let me see. Okay, so I could buy from this person. He has 90% security. So that's the pass mark. So I could say 1,000 and then I will click on buy. Okay. Now it's telling me that it seems like the person has sold. Okay, so the person has sold is no longer available. So I will keep searching till I find, and the minute I click on buy, I will have the person's account details transferred, next, confirm it, and then the money will be sent, the crypto will be sent to my account, and then I will be done. I have 5 minutes remaining before I go to the last thing, or the last two things I want to talk about, which is securing your assets, and then lastly, which coins to buy. Before I go to them, do I have any question? If I have any question, put them in the chat room. We try as much as I can to answer all of them. Let me see if we've done justice to any of those questions raised earlier. So someone says he wants to make more money. Okay, so I think with the little said, you should be able to know how to make a little money, then how to invest in cryptocurrencies. All right. I want to learn how they have explained that, another source of income, how to trade. I've also explained this a little, how to trade and how to create wallet. Investment opportunities in crypto, best crypto to buy and hold. Okay, so I'm going to talk about that in a moment. Best cryptos to buy and hold. All right, so do I have any question? Before, if I have any question, please put them in the chat room. At 15 minutes, I will want to stop and then attend to questions. As it is now, you say it is best to do P2P. Yes. Valeria, yes, it's best to do P2P. But if you're not too sure of P2P, you can join a crypto group, of which we have one. You can join our crypto group, and then we help you do your buying and selling. That in a way will reduce risk. Someone, I don't know whether he's in this class, he shared an experience with me lately about since the month began, I've been very, very busy with a whole lot of training. So he was trying to buy some coins, and I told him to be a little patient. Let me settle down first. and maybe he was carried away and he went to buy from a source and he said he lost about 20,000 naira. That was a complete scam. So some P2P could be scam, but I think Binance, like I said, has some security. But if you're not too comfortable with Binance security, you can join a crypto group like us, and then we'll help you make all the trades. Okay. Meanwhile, myself, when I started, I lost 36,000 on scam. Okay, so I think if you get so overwhelmed with all of this, you can be scammed at the slightest opportunity. Okay, please, I came in late. Send the link of Binance to me. If you have not registered on Binance, I will resend that link very soon. Can I open a Binance? Yes, you can. All of these things have been, I'm not teaching new people entirely. To register on Binance, and it's good when you register on Binance, please download the app as well. Okay, download the app as well. Okay, so to register on Binance, please kindly use this link I just posted now. It's free, but please make sure you do all the securities to make sure that your account is secured. Okay, before you buy anything on Binance, not just on Binance, any crypto at all, any wallet at all, any exchange at all, before you buy anything, make sure that your account is completely secured. All right, that's very, very important. Okay, so finally, men and brethren, how do you secure your assets? Okay, I'm going to use my own case as a simple case. There's what we call stable coins, stable coins, stable coins, stable coins, stable coins, stable coin. If you came in late, please kindly bear with that. Okay, I will a training of 7 p.m. You're coming in late, and P2P is the last thing I did. That means you came in about 2 minutes ago. Thank you for coming in late. It's part of the benefit of coming in late. All right. Okay, there's what we call stable coins. Stable coin. A stable coin is just your normal fiat coin, like Naira, like dollar, like euro. Okay, so it doesn't fluctuate as that of cryptocurrencies like BTC, Ether, or any other one. So you can, if you are doing a trade, and or perhaps you bought and held for a long time, and you find that your wallet has appreciated, and you feel like this might come down, and you don't want to lose that money, the best thing to do is to convert that particular asset to a stable coin. So the question is, how do we convert to a stable coin? How do we convert to USD? How do we convert to Naira, or the case? Now you go to this trade. If you see trade, you see convert. So click on convert. Very simple. What do you want to convert? Maybe, like for me, I have Ripple. So I want to convert from Ripple to USDT. Example of a stable coin, or examples of stable coins, we have USDT. That's what they call Theta. And then you have the USDC. You have the True USD, or TSUD. Then you have the Binance USD. And then you have the euro, you have the pounds, and all of the other currencies. So I want to convert this to a stable coin. So let's say I want to convert it to USDT. So all I want to do is enter the amount I want to convert. If I want to convert all of my currencies, I click on convert all, and then I preview to know what amount of dollar I'll be expecting. So if I'm converting 821.5 Ripple, I'm expecting 1064 or $165. All right. If I click on convert, what this will do is that it will move this money to my spot wallet as a non-touchable currency. You cannot, it doesn't grow up, it doesn't go down, it just remains like the normal dollar. All right. So I will give you an example with my own wallet. So you see On my own wallet, I have a stable coin that I converted. I think I did this intentionally. Okay, so I converted just a small proportion, okay, of some coins. Okay, I didn't want to lose the money on trade, so I just converted it and kept it here. Now, if I want to buy currency or want to buy Bitcoin, I will simply use this USDT to buy. So no matter what happens here, this will remain stagnant. It will remain as it is. Okay, it will remain as it is. The only thing that can affect this is if dollar drops in the market. That's the only time this will drop. But if dollar remains the way it is, it's the same thing. And this 10.80 will remain as it is here. The only way it will be affected is I want to now sell it out. If I bought it when dollar was 500 and I now want to sell it out and maybe dollar is 495, I will not have to push it up because that's what the market is saying. All right. But I intentionally did this because I don't want to lose that opportunity that I had for my money to have grown up. Okay, I'll repeat that again. Stable coins are used to protect your assets from you losing them. So let's take, for instance, sometimes this week, my wallet actually increased to about roughly $1,900. All right, but at the end of the day, after the whole decline, just between yesterday and today, we had about the wallet decreased by $108, and it has just been going like that. It will go and come back anyway. So I've lost about, or this wallet has lost about roughly $400 from here. Now, if I had wanted to protect that, okay, all I would have done is to convert this fiat to, or perhaps convert this cryptocurrency to a fiat like USDT or USDC or Binance USD. It will remain there until when I want to come back to buy again. Do you have any question on that? I've taken extra 5 minutes. Finally, which coins do you need to buy now? Which coins do you need to buy now? There are so many coins that can make you a whole lot of money right now. Please note, we are making this series a weekly series. So every Sunday, we come back here and share our experiences. So by next Sunday, we'll be dealing more with the technical part of trading, all right? Technical part of trading. So we'll be dealing with all of those exchange things. So how do you know which coin to buy right now? I've been given this advice, and I'm going to give this advice again. Please, BTC is not the only coin in the market. Ethereum is not the only coin in the market. There are other coins that are growing more than BTC, not really growing, like growing more than it in what do you call it now? Growing more than it in amount sold, no, but growing more than it in the supply. Okay, so what you basically want to check out for. So I want to check, let me check the fiat market. Let me see what is happening there. Let me use USDT as a case study. All right, so I have USDT compared to BTC. So this is like BTC to Naira, BTC, Doge to Naira. This USDT is like normal USD, right? Okay, so which one do I really want to buy? I don't have $55,000 to buy BTC. And I've given this instance before. For you to actually start making gain on this thing, let's assume you want to make 10% of your investment every month. That means you need to invest about 10% of this particular volume so that anytime BTC grows by 10%, you gain 10%. All right. If it loses 10%, you lose 10%, right? So I don't have $5,500 to invest here, right? Then look at Dogecoin. Dogecoin had actually proven to be wonderful within the past few weeks. Dogecoin moved from 0.005. It moved to 0.009. Now we're having 0.03. Now, in less than 1 month, Dogecoin moved about 400+%. Dogecoin. This is, okay, let me put this in Naira so that we can get it. So I'm converting this to Naira. Let's put this in Naira. I think it will give us, for those of us in Nigeria, okay, to give us more insight. Okay, so Dogecoin at the moment, you can buy it at 100 and say 50 naira. Okay, so if you want to buy 1,000 volume of Dogecoin, you need like 150,000. Okay, let's keep going down and find some others that are doing well. Okay, look at this coin. Though it may look like it's going down, this BTT USD, it is currently sold at 3.65 naira. So if you want $1,000 of this, you need about 36,400. You can invest your 100 naira here. You can invest your 200 naira here. You can invest your 300 naira here. You can invest your 1,000 naira here, and it grows. If you invest up to 30,000 here, you almost have 1,000 BTT, and BTT is a very wonderful currency that is moving. Now, someone could say, but it's going down. Now, I want you to check something. Check the volume that has been supplied. Check the volume that is 740.43 million dollars by volume, right? This is this. Check US BTC. BTC is 1.39 trillion, but this is a very good volume. That's to tell you that there is a high demand. Where is that? Okay, there is a high rate on this. So if you buy this now, BTT, you can be making a whole lot of gain within the next 2, 3, 4 months. Or if you want to hold it for a whole year, you could be surprised that this could move from 3 naira to 10 naira. And if this is moving from 3 naira to 10 naira in 1 year, your 30,000 could end up becoming 90,000 or 120,000, as the case may be. All right. Then you search again, you find very smaller ones. Okay, you find, I think I saw, okay. So you see this XC is currently selling at 22 naira. The volume is street weight, right? Not too much a volume, but you could find that that is actually wonderful. Now, I've actually encouraged people to buy more of Dogecoin and Ripple. And then there is another coin currently going on in the market that we call WIN. WIN is less than, where is it? Okay, so you see WIN. You see, WIN is currently selling at 0.65 naira, or let's say 0.7 naira. Okay. Now, if you want to buy WIN with your 1,000 naira, you could buy about 1,000 units. Currently now, with your 1,000 naira, this thing was, it was less than this amount when I was checking it in the afternoon, but it's gone a little up. Now, if you use your 1,000 naira and buy this, that 1,000 naira you want to use to drink Gary and Akamu this night, if you want to use it and buy this and keep it for, and now look at the volume, look at the volume that is consuming $353 million in supply just within 24 hours. This is just 24 hours. Then if you check the market cap, is about 1.37 billion market cap. So this is a high supply product. The volume is actually going very high. Okay, so you can buy this now with your 1,000. If you have your 10,000, you can buy it. If you have your 20,000, you can buy it. Now, something happened recently. I bought Tron August last year. You know Tron? TRS. TRS, it is now a hot cake. Everybody wants to buy TRS now. Now, I bought Tron last year, August. And as of yesterday, I think I bought $50,000. Yes, sorry, 50,000 naira rather. 50,000 naira last year. And then it was 12 naira. Today is 63 naira. Now calculate the difference. And it's still going up. It will still go up anyway. So if I will encourage you to buy, just go to the market. I don't think there is any particular one I will tell you. Go to the market, click on market, just check on the coins, the one that your money can buy. Okay. For me, I will not, if you have less than, if you have less than 1 million at this point, I won't advise you to go buy in BTC. I can tell you to buy Ethereum. If you have 1 million or less, you can buy Ethereum. But for you to make any good gain, in BTC right now. One BTC at the moment is almost 50 million naira. Okay, so if you really want to make 10% of it every month, or say every week, depending on how the market goes, you have to invest at least 10% of the original value, at least. Okay, so if you don't have that money, why don't you invest in these ones that are still multiplying also? Okay, they are still multiplying, all right? They are still multiplying. So that's all I can say about which of the coins to buy. But for me, I'm still buying. And that will lead me to the final thing, which is the portfolio strategy to cryptocurrency investment. I've taken extra 15 minutes right now, but I'm stopping now. The portfolio means just buy as much as you can. Find the best coins you want to buy and then buy them. One thing with portfolio is that it could be 2 assets, it could be 3 assets, it could be 4, it could be 5, it could be 1,000. When one is going up or when one is going down, another is going up. So while you are losing somewhere, your portfolio is balancing with another. All right, your portfolio is balancing with another. And then it helps you to know which one you really are making the most gains on and the ones you're losing on. So that will tell you which ones to leave and which ones to keep on your money. And you can easily swap with portfolio. You can easily swap. Okay, with portfolio, you can easily swap. Take for instance, in my own case, let's assume that like I swapped from Tron to Dogecoin because Doge was moving higher. I moved from Tron to Dogecoin, and I swapped from USDT to Ripple. So if you look at what I have like 3. When one is going up, another is coming down. When another is, and at some point, all of them could be going up at the same time. All right. So portfolio investment to some point, or portfolio strategy to some point, is better off than single asset or just putting your whole money in one asset. And at this juncture, men and brethren, I want to thank you so much for joining us this evening and taking out your wonderful time. I believe I have not wasted your time. I believe you've gotten some value. I will just reserve 5 minutes if there's any question. 5 minutes of oral questions, no longer typing, 5 minutes of oral questions, and then we'll be up. So by 8:36 on the dot, I'll be closing this discussion. So if you have a question, please kindly indicate by raising up your hand, and then I will take your questions. I will take your question. If you want to join our crypto group, where will I find that? Okay, we'll find the information on those crypto group and send it across. Okay, I trust everyone here. Everyone here registered on the class, so we'll send it to your email, right? Okay, so if there is any question, you could raise your hand. Okay, so I'm seeing Ishmael. Mr. Ishmael, good evening. It has been a long while. Good evening and welcome. Please kindly ask your question, and then we'll be out of here.
Good evening, and how are you doing?
I'm wonderful, sir. How are you doing today? How is Ghana?
Ghana is just very well.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a while now.
Yes. All right, let's have your question, sir.
My question has to do with here in Ghana, we want to trade in cryptocurrency, so it's very normal. But joining the group, how do that going to reflect on the account? Because maybe I'm going to use my Visa card anyway. But how would that going to help me out if I want to transfer maybe from Nigeria to Ghana?
Okay. Now, thank you so much for that question. Now, one thing with cryptocurrency is that it defies location. So whichever location you are, you can always buy and sell. Now, you can buy from me in Nigeria because what I'm going to sell to you is USDT or or BTC, it doesn't matter. All right. Now you can pay me in dollar with your card, and I will send you the USDT to your address, or send you the BTC to your address. So you could pay me to my Paystack account, or pay me to my, what do you call it now? Pay me to my Flutterwave account, or whichever account I'm using to receive my dollar. You pay me. If it is Ghana cedis I want to receive, you pay me in Ghana cedis, and I will send your BTC to you. So whichever country you are, it doesn't really matter. Okay, it doesn't. That's why you see on the platform, you can buy from somebody in China, somebody in Ghana, you can buy from somebody in Switzerland. It doesn't matter. All right, so you can buy from anybody from any part of the world. All right. Thank you so much for that question. Final question for the day. Final question for the day. All right. Imole, Mr. Imole Julius, it's been a while. Welcome.
Good evening, sir.
Thank you, sir. God bless you. Please, your question.
Yes, thank you so much for the lecture so far.
You're welcome.
But on the P2P, sir, I just want to make one clarification. Like for beginners who are just coming in, I think it's advisable to use the Express.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, because like the Express is kind of automatic. You just input your value, what you want to buy and the amount you want to buy. And Binance do the pairing for you.
Okay.
So I think they have already listed verified merchants.
Okay.
So then just like they'll pair you up. But the fact that you don't really have choice to pick the amount you want to, the price you want to buy, they actually determine the price for you, but it is very, very safe and trusted. So that's just my question.
All right, thank you so much. Sorry, I think I didn't mention that because I was trying to say, okay, the class is only for those who are a little experienced. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Imole. Thank you for helping us. So if you are completely new and you are scared, please use Express. So go to your wallet, go to P2P, you will see the Express. Just click on Express and use the Express instead of P2P. That's if you're completely a new person to the platform. So go to your Express, you find Express there. So you see Express. So you use Express instead of P2P in case. So impute what you need to buy, and then the conversion will be made. So from here, you will see the reference price that Binance is already giving you. So if you click on buy, the fee is still zero, and they will give you, they'll do the merging for you, and then everything goes perfectly. Thank you so much, Mr. Imole, for helping me with that. Okay, finally, men and brethren, finally, thank you. Please, Mrs. Valeria, please, your question. Valeria, are you there? Kindly unmute and let's have your question. Okay, please kindly unmute. I had to mute you again. All right, go ahead.
Okay, good evening.
Good evening.
While you were talking, I was trying to follow the procedure and everything, but I keep seeing an error code, 400 error code. It's giving me some, yes.
I think that's a website error.
Yes, that's what I was asking you. There's kind of like a fake version or something.
Is that on your app or on the website?
On the website. In fact, I even tried to install the app. It's not installing on my phone. Okay. I don't know why.
If you're getting that, please try again later. The website code on the website, I just posted it again. Okay, so
okay.
And then you can read on the 404 error, find exactly what they are saying, whether it is for you to clear your cache on your system before you try, or network issue, or server not available, something like that. They must tell you what is at least happening.
Okay.
All right. But if you have issue, feel free to let us know. Okay, I'm trying to get the WhatsApp group. But like I said, everyone registered in this class, so we'll send it to your email so that you can just have it and then follow up. Okay, thank you so much, men and brethren. It has been wonderful having us around. Next Sunday, we'll do it again. please, the next time you're coming, try to invite someone so that we can all learn together. There are a whole lot of opportunities out there that the crypto world is presenting to us. Before you take any step, please make sure you have enough information before you step out. And please don't just go giving anybody your money in the name of you trying to invest. You could end up losing your money, just like most of us did when we started. All right. But the most preferable way is to join a crypto group that can guide you, tell you when to buy, tell you when to sell, and you can easily buy and sell from such groups. Okay. You have a ready market to buy and sell from. All right. From me to you, thank you so much. My sincere expectation is that one day you'll be so rich that money will not become your problem again. And that's all we want to do. So until we get to achieve that, we will not stop. Thank you, and you have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.